Hey guys, Sky Strider the Avian Gamer here, back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Generations. And today we're going to be doing some multiplayer, getting into the Duel League. You know, I still have not updated my deck, actually. Eventually I'm going to do that. For those who didn't know, I did have one card that ended up being added to the Forbidden list. Returned from a different dimension. Basically, all it means now is I had to pull that card from my deck, and I cannot use that card anymore. So that has left me with obviously a space to add another card in. I'm still gonna have to figure out what would be a good card to add in. Right now, I kind of don't have anything to deal with monsters that are banished. That's preferably what I would like to do, is something that will like do similar to Return from a Different Dimension, or something that would allow me to add those back into my hand or deck, preferably like deck, probably. Okay, starting hand, pretty good. I got Forbidden Dress. I got Thunderbird, Fiendish Chain, Solemn Warning. I feel pretty good. If he tries to destroy my monster when I summon it, I'll just unleash Thunderbird's ability. I almost said it there by accident. Ooh, that would have been bad. Alright, is he going to do something? You going to do something about it? Guess not. Oh, I guess he's got to react. Come on. Alright, let me set my cards. Now, I'm not going to set the Forbidden Dress because I actually could equip it onto Thunderbird, if only to proc his ability off and get him out of there if I need to. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I don't even mind if it's a higher defense monster. I'd rather take damage and keep Thunderbird. Okay, no entry. That gives me an excuse. Proc Thunderbird. So it looks like this guy is running a pretty basic deck, starter deck. Maybe, don't quite know yet. But that's fine. The main thing is I didn't want him being destroyed. I'll end my turn. Here's where it gets fun. Come on. I mean, I guess it's going to prompt me probably if I want to act. Oh, well, here comes Thunderbird back onto the field with some extra attack power. Interesting. I would have thought he'd go for a Synchro or Xyz at this point, because he certainly would have the monsters on the field to be able to pull it off. Okay. Going to battle phase. Come on. Probably letting me take it because he saw what Thunderbird... Oh, that too because he's making it so I'm going to take some damage there. Nothing I can do about that. That's fine. I take 50. Ow. So he is definitely setting up for a synchro. That's for sure. Because that is a tuner. Yep. And there's a normal. And that's going to go bye-bye. He's still very well set up if he wants to synchro. All he has to do is just put something on the field besides the Flamewell guard, and he'll be able to tune it together to get something. Alright, and I'm sensing he's going to go for a 5-star synchro. Do it, I dare you. I have Solemn Warning just sitting there for you. Here he goes. Okay. Okay, yeah, if it would be destroyed by battle, it is not once per turn. But it's not going to matter. I'm going to Solemn Warning. Okay. This will let me get some big damage in. Wow. And I was going to synchro for, or XCs for my monster and get Pandemic, but it doesn't appear as if I'm going to need Pandemic. Alright, at this point, considering I have Pandemic, I'm just going to attack, and then XCs after. He's probably wondering why I haven't XC'd yet. Typically, I don't XC's my Thunderbird just because he's so valuable as a monster that can just stay on the field. If I need to do like an emergency XCs to, or like an XCs like urgently to, and you know need to have only one or need to have something on the field to do it. Basically, when shit hits the fan, and I have to evacuate Thunderbird and then XC's next turn, he's great to have come back onto the field so that way I can immediately XC's as long as I have another monster in my hand. Let's get Ophion. Gonna pull out an Infestation Infection, that way I can go for a 5-star next turn, since I have Krakion in there. And this is what I love about that deck, is I can just dig for these cards like that. end my turn. Alright, what is he gonna do? Come on. Okay, he's playing defense. Okay, you gonna do anything else? Guess not. Oh, end phase. Do I want an infestation infection? Probably not. Damn, I was hoping to get a monster so that way I could bring out a 5-star. Guess I'm gonna wait till next turn on that, if there is a next turn. Unfortunately, I do kind of have to hit with my Thunderbird first because that's the only way I can end him on this turn. Otherwise, if I hit first with Ophion, I'd only bring him down, give him one more turn to potentially come back. I'd rather go for the kill and try and end this duel rather than delay it out one more turn. Alright, and looks like this duel is going to be over. And Ophion's going to come in for his last... Oh. Or not. Well, it's still going to be over. Hold on, what? I can't respond? Oh, you bitch. Well, okay, he gets one more turn then. Shiv infestation pandemic just to be safe. Oh well. Makes it a little more interesting this way. Let's see what he does. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely in no position right now to take offense on me. Unless he happened to get like the tricky or something. Oh, actually that's perfect. Yes, use that now. And you know what? Just because it is... No, actually I'm not going to waste Thunderbird like that. No. In case I need to actually use him. Just get another Krakeon back into my hand. Of course, I'm going to be going for an Xyz. Banish the other one that's in my grave. Now I'll be able to summon it. That comes out. Get another Ophion back on the field, which pretty much just should ensure that it's game over. If not, I'm once again set up to be able to get a 5-star on next turn. Now, unlike last time, I'm going to do this time. So now he can't hit me with some BS, trap, or magic card. As long as this card that he played down is under 2k, or under 1900 attack or defense power, I should win this duel. So looks like that's going to be the case. And looks like that's going to be game. Come on. Yep. Alright, well if you guys liked this duel, feel free to hit that like button. Let's shoot for 1 like here. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. And if you do subscribe or you already are a subscriber, there's a little bell icon that'll appear. Hit that. That way you get a push notification whenever I have new content coming out, which will be every day at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard. As always, guys, this has been Sky Strider, the Avian Gamer. Have a wonderful day.